One striking feature when you start analyzing Temu is that they are very granular. They offer a very thorough analysis when it comes to your dropshipping product research or product analysis and everything like that. So we love the fact that with Temu, they're really going as far as possible. So we love that a lot. So Temu is an online store based in Boston, Massachusetts that provide a wide range of products at a very affordable prices. And these products are shipped directly from China. So basically, here is a concern, if you will, a franchise, if you will, that imports products from China and trying to sell it to the US market and other North American markets. So is the business model interesting? Is it really profitable? It sure is, in our view. So Temu is owned by a Chinese company called PDD Holdings. So even though the online store is based in Massachusetts and Boston, they still are responding to their Chinese owners. So it's really important to really understand that. And so most people compare this marketplace with Wish or Shein. Well, we wouldn't say that because Shein specializes in fashion, but Temu offers a wide range of products. Okay, so in our view, Temu is kind of similar to Amazon or AliExpress, if you were to think about it that way. So Temu is really like they have electronics, they have toys, kitchen accessories, clothing, eyewear, footwear, and pretty much everything you would buy for your daily life from a store. And so the core specialty of Temu is its exorbitantly low prices, which is nothing new for a marketplace with mostly Chinese suppliers, right? But what really sets Temu apart from other similar marketplaces, you have the fact that they are talking directly to a Western audience. So, and the thing is, if you think about AliExpress, Alibaba, whatever, they don't speak to a Western audience directly. But Temu is really in the heart of America, so they're really talking to a Western audience directly. So that's kind of cool. So the question is Temu legit? Yes. Temu is a legit marketplace. It is owned, as I said before, by PDD Holdings, which is a multinational commerce group's headquartered in Dublin, Ireland. But they actually are Chinese. Okay. And one thing I want to say here is that Temu is legit. Temu is safe. You can buy your stuff there, and Temu is very cheap because, again, the suppliers on the platform are mostly from China. Okay, and Temu is not really located in China, but their owners are based, out of China. And Temu does accept all kinds of payments. So they have PayPal, not a problem. They take Google Pay, they take Apple Cash and so on, Cash App rather, and so on and so forth. They take Apple Pay too. Let me give you the pros and cons of Temu. So the question is, should you buy from Temu in the first place? Well, this mostly depends on your needs. Therefore, if you want to buy goods directly from Chinese suppliers, Temu is a great choice. Plus, if you need general products, also you can choose Temu for your dropshipping needs. However, if you want to start a dropshipping business, it's better to consider more reliable brands and marketplaces like AliExpress, China Brands, 1688, or Made in China. It really depends on the kind of strategy you have. Okay, and but if you want to start dropshipping with Temu, consider the checkout process that is very, very, very long. So you can consider improving your checkout process so you can really increase your cart abandonment rates. Like, in other words, you want to reduce them so that you want to have people to buy more from you. Okay, let's go through the pros and cons here. Pros: you have a huge catalog of products. You have very cheap prices. You have free shipping and free return shipping. So this is really good. So when we talk about huge product catalog, Temu has a large catalog with millions of products. Plus, you can choose products in various dropshipping niches like clothing, electronics, home decor, beauty products, and even more. And the prices are really, 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 really cheap. Thus, you can buy stuff for prices under $1. Also, more expensive products here are something around $30. You have, of course, free shipping for orders over $20. However, they often have promotions for free shipping for all orders. Plus, there is a free return shipping on your first return for every order within 90 days of purchase. So this is kind of cool. Okay, and but the other thing is they haven't been in this industry for a while though. It's not, you really need to think about that, because even though they have a massive variety, they are user friendly, they have extremely low prices. The question is longevity. They haven't been around for a while, but if all you care about is significant discount. If you care about reasonable policies, if you care about a user-friendly sort of platform, then you will love Temu. The thing is that for us, if you are, let's say you are a beginner dropshipper, you're trying to keep costs low, you're trying to really analyze your revenue, you're trying to look at your cost of goods sold, it's great to go with Temu because again, you have extremely low prices. Okay, low prices. I mean, it's really people. Some people think it's a scam. It's not a scam. It's just because their suppliers are based in China, and basically the rent in a Chinese in a mid-sized Chinese city is not the same rent that you pay in Manhattan. So it is as simple as that. It's just pure economics. So the economics work in your favor because the suppliers are actually hailing from a place where it doesn't cost $5 or $10 to buy a McDonald's hamburger, right? So it's really important to think of it that way. I want to talk about the cons of using Temu. So you have poor customer service. So customers reported poor customer service from Temu. Thus, the most negative reviews applies to this topic. And basically, you reach out to them, you don't get an answer at all, or they put you on hold forever, like forever. You also have long shipping times. So basically, shipping times can be around 7 to 15 days, business days, or sometimes even longer. And they do have MOQs, so minimum order requirements. So Temu requires customers for if you're looking for a $10 order, you need to actually if you want to place an order, it has to be a minimum $10. And it is a somewhat low limit, but they still want you to have that limit. If you actually compare and contrast that with AliExpress has no such limit at all. So, unfortunately for Temu, like other e-commerce marketplaces, they have a fair share of drawbacks in terms of you always don't have the best quality because Temu still has a long way to go regarding quality control. I mean, their QC policies don't really match up to what we have right now in the industry. Although the platform offers various ways of ensuring buyer protection, users receiving low quality products is a well-known issue in Temu. And user reviews also indicate that products on Temu are not always of the highest quality, okay? Others may argue that with this price tag, expecting high quality is silliness. And in our view, it is. It is. Regardless, it's a known issue that you need to be aware of. So being cautious of what you order from Temu is key. And also, shipping takes ages. I mean, really, now Temu sometimes fails to deliver products within the promised window. Some users have reported shipping times taking up to a month, despite Temu's average shipping time being 2 weeks. So this is really something you have to think about. And don't even get me started on the customer service. It's just crazy. It's really the poverty of customer service is really crazy. It's really high. And so if those things don't matter to you, if you really don't give an SHIT, if you don't give anything about that, then go ahead and go with Temu. Because otherwise, if you really care, because Temu tells you, listen, we offer 24/7 customer support. But listen, if you go through the whole customer support thing, you will have a less than ideal experience with the support team. It is what it is. Now let's talk about safety, because a lot of folks are really worried about safety. So is Temu safe to buy from, especially if you're trying to build a dropshipping business? Yes. When you buy from Temu, you can feel confident that you purchased is completely safe. Temu has a special program called the Temu Purchase Protection Program, which is designed to protect buyers like you in case something goes wrong with their purchase, like receiving damaged items or falling victim to a fraud, right? Hence, the Temu Purchase Protection Program covers different situations such as items that don't match the description given in the listing, items that arrive damaged, or items that get lost during shipping. In addition, the program guarantees you full money back if you return your items within 90 days of the purchase. So this is kind of cool. So if you really think about, this is why we're doing this Temu review, so that everybody's clear about the fact that Temu, you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into. So here is how the program works for the Temu Purchase Protection Program. So step 1, to start the return process, you need to go to your orders page and select the items you want to return. Then click on the Return Other Help button. You will need to choose Step 2, you'll need to choose the return method. and provide a reason for your return. So once you have done that, you can print the return label and send the package back using USPS or UPS. And step 3, if your order is eligible for the Temu Purchase Protection Program, that the TPP, you will receive a refund from the items you return. So in addition to the Purchase Protection Program, Temu also gives you an estimated time for processing and shipping your order. Thus, they provide you with the tracking number. So this is kind of cool. And so you can drop ship with Temu, not a problem at all. It's a matter of what kind of quality you're expecting. You can drop ship with Temu, but you have to use Temu's product packaging. This means that you can't maintain your own identity since the customer will know Temu is the main supplier. So if you're familiar with how dropshipping works, you can figure out why your customers won't like seeing Temu's name on the package they receive. So unless there is a way for you to work around that, Temu is not really a viable platform for dropshippers, especially if you are really, really serious about this game. You can't really bind Temu's sellers to secure the product in your packaging either, because they must follow Temu's rules. So when is dropshipping for Temu profitable? Well, possibly when you are looking to make a short-term profit from an audience unaware of Temu. Until you find that audience, you'll have to wait until Temu makes itself dropshipper friendly. So this is something you need to really think about it that way. So yeah. So let's talk about the steps. So how does Temu really work? The thing is that you have to actually create an account on Temu, and you have to actually make sure that you activate that account. So you have to sign in and register, and you have to follow the prompts, and then so your shopping journey can start. You can search for products from Temu categories, or simply type in the product's name in the search bar. However, once you find the desired products, you want to click on it, and you will land on the products page. Here you can read the product's descriptions, check on shipping times, read customer reviews, and so on and so forth. And you have everything you need in order to make a buying decision. So if you decide you want to buy the product, click on Add to Cart. And so once you actually add the product in your shopping cart, the cart will show up in the right corner, so you can go to cart now. So the thing is that and you can choose, you can continue to payment. Once you're done, you can just click on the checkout button. You continue to payments, and you need to choose your payment method and add the required information. And once you do that, just submit the information. It's really straightforward. Nothing complicated here, but you can cancel a Temu order if you want to. Basically, you just access your account and navigate to the top right corner of the screen. Then you click on the profile button. So you'll see like that you wanted to click on the specific order that you wish to cancel, and just click cancel item. It's very simple. And so you cancel the check items. If it's 2 or 3 or 4 items, just check cancel items, and that's it. So, and you just submit, and that's fine. And if you want to get free products from Temu, you can also do so. There's not a problem at all. It's very simple yet rewarding. It's a win-win scenario. So the more referrals you generate, the more credit you accumulate, which you can redeem for fabulous freebies. And Temu's ingenious referral program has become the driving force behind its rapid expansion. So here, influencers and users alike enthusiastically endorse the app, propelled by the enticing prospect of scoring complimentary treasures. Okay, now there is no minimum order on Temu. So unfortunately, there is a minimum order quantity on Temu. So if your order is under the minimum order equivalent, let's say $10, you cannot place it. So this is like, we tried ourselves to place like 2.27 or $3.32, and we got the pop-up window that tells us we cannot proceed with the checkout. So this is something you need to be aware of if you are interested in that kind of thing. But overall, one thing I want to say here is that, going back to what I said about Temu and dropshipping, you really, Temu is currently affecting the dropshipping industry because they're selling directly to clients. And basically, you have to find a way to, if you want to go through Temu, then you have to focus on building an identity, offering what Temu does not, and or bring quality to the table. That's all. Because please do not end up sacrificing your profits, because it's not really worth it. Because only the customer will win. You and Temu will lose, or maybe you, because Temu is bigger now, so you will lose. So it's always better to differentiate yourself and find a way to always bring new product to the equation. Temu has a return policy, and I want to talk about that because you can return your order to Temu within 90 days of purchasing it. But to qualify for a refund, you must send back the item within 14 days of requesting the return. Thus, they even provide free return shipping labels for your first return within the 90-day period. However, if you want to return additional items from this, let's say the same order within the 90-day window, there is a $7.99 shipping fee that will be deducted from your refund. So basically, the return process is very simple. You want to go to your Temu account on Temu.com or the app to request a refund. And if you don't have a Temu account, just click on Save Your Order in your Temu order email to initiate the return. And you need to find the relevant order, like in your orders, and click the return button. And you want to select the items you want to return and provide a reason for the return. So depending on your reason, you might need to provide additional information about the order. So once you have provided the necessary details, you want to click on the next steps button to proceed. And if you don't need to physically return your items, your final step is to choose your refund method. You can opt for a refund as a Temu credit balance, or have it credited back to your original payment method. That's totally possible. And just make sure your selection is clear and click submit. So after submitting the request, you will receive a return label to attach to your package. And so you want to print and attach the return label to the outside of your package. And lastly, you can just check the status of your refund on your order details page or through Temu's SMS, email, and push notifications. Okay, so there is also a refund policy that's very straightforward. So once Temu receives your return package, they'll process the refunds within 3 working days. The refund amount will be applied to your account and may take 7 to 30 business days to appear, depending on your payment method. So also, credit card payments can take up to 18 business days. So if you choose Temu credit balance as your refund method, you should receive the refund amount within a few minutes. So this is really, they just want to keep money on their own platform. So let's talk quickly about shipping, because shipping is an important element if you are going to consider Temu. So really, the thing is that Temu does offer free shipping. Yes, they provide free standard shipping for orders over $20. However, if you are in a hurry to, let's say you want to receive your order, you have the option of selecting express shipping. For orders above $129, express shipping is free of charge. But for orders below that amount, there is a fee of $12.99 for express shipping. And how long does it really take? It takes on average 7 to 15 business days. At least that's what Temu wants you to believe. But when we tested it, it took like from 7 all the way to 21 business days. So for now, the only time you actually can shorten that time frame is if you use express shipping. You can find the estimated shipping time on your order confirmation. Also, in the product details section of each seller's shop, you will find an estimate of how long it will take for the product to be delivered. So it is something to look out for, because it has all the information you need. And so which payments methods does Temu accept? Well, everything. They accept Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay, PayPal, American Express, Klarna, Afterpay, and more. So they kind of do that. And but one thing they don't really accept, at least in the state, is Discover. And Discover is not an international payment method, but hey, I just needed to say it there. And so for international all orders, Temu also supports Afterpay, American Express, Apple Pay, Cash App Pay. They have a Diners Club, right? Diners Club. They have a Google Pay. They have GCB, Klarna, MasterCard, Mastercard, and PayPal. So you do have this sort of a constellation of possibilities there. So overall, what's our verdict here? Temu's growth rate in 1 year is here to stay. Not to mention the fact that you have an investment, massive investment backs it up. So the marketplace is like a rising tide for the dropshipping industry, but there is nothing to worry about because it's one threat among many others. So Temu will not lead to the end of dropshipping, but it will likely wipe out low quality dropshippers. So on the other hand, Temu, like for those who are committed to growing and building a brand, will reach greater heights in our view. And so if you have a plan in mind, then it's time to set in motion by finding a supplier that offers labeling solution. This is really good. And this is where, you have a lot of players work with many suppliers to make money, right?